The awakening of the dry bones is here, and it is bringing terror to the world. See, the Gentiles have had the opportunity to pretty much give their breakdown of our scriptures and pretty much interject themselves into our scriptures. They want to be both the destroyers and the destroyed, but that will happen no more.
Death. I'm scared to death. I'm frightened and I don't know what to do. I'm confused and I want to go home.
That is how the world is feeling right now. They are destroyed. They are in fear. They want to go home. They want to be raptured away. But that is not going to happen. They have lied to you. How do you think that the Valley of Dry Bones was composed? How did the Israelites get into that state of being absolutely, utterly destroyed? See, that is in the book of Enoch. And I'm going to share that with you right now. See, it's going to let you know exactly who destroyed the Israelites. And it shows you that they cannot be both the destroyer and the destroyed at the same time, which is what they've been doing this entire time. I'm going to get into the Sefer here real quick. The book of Enoch. This is the book of Enoch, chapter 89. And I observed during the time that thus 37 shepherds were overlooking, all of whom finished their respective periods as the first. This is going with the story of the 70 shepherds, how they all got their opportunity to have their time to pretty much have Israel under their control. Okay. Afterwards, I saw in the vision that all the birds of heaven arrived. Okay. Eagles, the avist, kites, and ravens. The eagle instructed them all. We all know who are the countries that have the eagle, right, as their banner. That would be the Greeks, the Romans, and the revived Roman Empire, United States, all these different places, right? So again, the eagle instructed them all. The Roman Empire, the Roman Catholic Church, all of them are all part of this. So the eagle instructed them all. They began to devour the sheep. The sheep are the Israelites, to peck out their eyes, disconnect us from our power, and eat up their bodies. The sheep then cried out, for their bodies were devoured by the birds. I also cried out and groaned in my sleep against the shepherds which overlooked the flock. And I looked while the sheep were eaten up by the dogs, by the eagles, and by the kites. They neither left them their body, nor their skin, nor their muscles, until their bones alone remained, until their bones fell upon the ground, and the sheep became diminished. This is how the Valley of Dry Bones was formed, by the Romans. They destroyed our people, the Inquisition. See, but they want to show you videos showing like that they're the ones getting destroyed and that they're the ones that are going to be revived at the end. But they were destroying our people. This is how the Valley of Dry Bones came about. Now you get a chance to see why they do not allow you to read the book of Enoch, because Enoch saw everything from the beginning to the end. See, and these other nations already know this. This is why they are so distraught. This is why they're so terror-stricken, because they know that they see the bones coming back to life. They see the breath of the Holy Spirit bringing all things back into remembrance. And they know that this is the end of their run. But check out this video real quick.
And the transformative power of intervention. It's a story that will captivate. This is a story that delves into the depths of human longing for renewal and the transformative power of divine intervention. It's a story that will captivate your attention and leave you yearning for the promise of new life. Imagine for a moment you find yourself standing in a desolate valley, surrounded by a chilling scene of utter hopelessness. The ground is littered with dry, lifeless bones, a haunting reminder of past tragedies and loss. In a moment of vulnerability, you confess to the Lord that the situation seems impossible, that there is no hope of restoration or revival. Can you feel the weight of this confession as you confront the enormity of the challenges before you? How would you have felt if you were in that valley, surrounded by dry bones, grappling with the magnitude of despair? What thoughts might have filled your mind as you pondered the possibility of new life emerging from such barrenness? As the story unfolds, the Lord commands the prophet Ezekiel to speak life into the dry bones. And miraculously, as Ezekiel speaks, a stirring begins among the bones, and they come together, forming complete skeletons. Sinews and flesh cover them, but there is still no breath in them. The Lord instructs Ezekiel to prophesy to the breath, and as he does, the winds of divine spirit breathe life into these lifeless bodies. They rise up, a vast army filled with vitality and purpose once more. The Valley of Dry Bones symbolizes the power of divine restoration and the promise of renewal even in the darkest moments of despair. It serves as a powerful reminder that even when we feel defeated, the divine can breathe new life into the most desolate situations. So let me ask you, have you ever faced moments of despair where you believed there was no hope?
Now, see, this is all talking about Israel. It's not talking, they love showing themselves as the ones that were destroyed and have gone through these horrible things. But this was all talking about Israel. And this is why you see them in fear. This is why you see them running. Because the Most High said he was going to give us the word, or this sword, and all the other nations were going to run. This is also from the book of Enoch, chapter 89. Let me show you guys real fast. So right here, I saw also verse 26. I saw also, actually, let's go up here a little more. Yahweh opened the sefer of destruction, of that destruction which the last 12 shepherds wrought, and pointed out before Yahweh of the sheep that they destroyed more than those who preceded them. I saw also that Yahweh of the sheep came to them, and taking in his hand the scepter of his wrath, seized the earth, which became rent asunder. Okay, while all the beasts and birds, okay, of heaven fell from the sheep and sank into the earth, which closed over them. There's that separation that's coming. I saw too that a large sword was given to the sheep, who went forth against all the beasts of the field to slay them. But all the beasts and birds of heaven fled away from before their face. Now the Most High has given us this sword now. It's this knowledge. Remember, the S word, I'm gonna take away the S, is just the word. He's given us this word, and these other nations are now running away. They do not want to contend with this truth. They know that they cannot. So therefore they are quiet and they run. All their breakdowns and everything else are being shown to be nothing but a bunch of garbage, and it shows that they have no understanding. We are living in absolutely wonderful times. Thank the Most High for awakening us and giving us a true understanding of our scriptures once again. Shalom.